Well, hello everybody. I'm back again with another video. This time we're going to be looking at a boat that was on the horizon at St. Bees. So this image was captured at 12.3 meters in elevation, and as you can see, the boat is sitting on the horizon and is fully visible. In this next image, I lowered my elevation as I walked down the beach, and I dropped to 7.3 meters. And what you can see here is some mirroring effects taking place at the horizon. The top of the boat is still visible and intact. It is not being affected by any mirroring. However, the lower parts of the boat clearly are suffering some form of mirroring on the horizon. So if I put a straight line in, you will see the mirroring effect at the horizon. What is happening here is that the hard horizon, i.e. the sea beneath, is sitting beneath a layer of what I would say is dirty air. And that dirty air is causing an optical illusion, which is reflecting the top part of the boat onto that dirty air. As you will see in these further images, I continue to lower my elevation above sea level, and you'll see this effect becoming more prominent. In this last image, which was at an elevation of 0.2 meters above actual sea level at this time, you can see that the mirroring effects are still evident. What is interesting is that the middle part of the boat has completely disappeared. The hard horizon is still visible, and yet the dirty air is reflecting or mirroring the sky above it. I would like you to keep your eyes on the horizon and the two masts on the boat. As my elevation drops, what you see happening is the hard horizon stays as a hard horizon. The middle part and lower part of the boat start to disappear. However, the masts of the boat stay a consistent height above the actual hard horizon. In fact, as we get to the lowest elevation, you'll see that the masts actually get a little bit longer, and this would be consistent with the change in elevation, as you would now be looking up towards the masts, and these masts would extend in length as you look at them. So this is what the Bohr model suggests is happening. When I view the boat from an elevated height, I can see the boat sat on the horizon. As I lower my elevation, the bulge of the sea gets in the way of the boat, and thus the boat itself is hidden by the bulge. Ultimately, when I get to the lowest elevation possible, most of the boat, if not all of the boat, should be hidden by the curvature of the Earth. What flat earthers believe is that from an elevated position, we can see much further simply because we are not looking through the band of dirty air that sits just above the water. From a high vantage point, we look beyond the dirty air and directly upon the boat. As we drop our elevation, we have to look through more of the dirty air that sits just above the water. And when we get down to sea level, we are looking through a very long band of dirty air, which causes the effect known as mirroring. We do not observe the boat going over the horizon. What we actually observe is the boat on a flat plane, and the optical illusion of the dirty air causes the boat to be mirrored, giving the effect of going over the curvature of the Earth. Some time ago, when I was in Hoylake, I videoed a steam packet ferry passing through some turbines. What you see here is the boat cresting on the horizon, yet as the boat passes by, you will see that the wind turbines in the background are mirroring. When I put a line in, you can see the effects of the mirroring substantially above the cresting boat. Here you can see 3 points where the blades of the wind turbines have been mirrored back down through the dirty air. But you can also see that the hard horizon is substantially beneath this mirroring layer. This proves that the mirroring effect is actually above the actual hard horizon. So boats do not go over the horizon, they simply merge in to the horizon. The mirroring effect takes place above the hard horizon, and the entirety of the boat is still there. It's just that we cannot, with our eyes and our optics, peer through the dirty air that causes the mirroring effect.